isn't just a casual check-in. We're dealing with a deferred adjudication probation, which means the defendant avoided a conviction and followed the rules for 10 more years. But that if is hanging by a thread.
In this cause number 15-22909, a long time ago, you were placed on 10 years deferred
Yes, sir.
or unadjudicated probation, going on 10 years. And I think what we had is a request from the probation office for a judicial review back last month. And I must say I do have an administrative hearing. Refreshing. So what happened is we're kind of arrearages of fees, and you had a fine of $1,000 and other costs. Let's say now we're in arrearages $5,524.
Over $5,000 owed in probation fees. This isn't pocket change, but here's the kicker. These fees aren't random fines. They're essentially the cost of staying out of prison. Miss those payments, and the safety net disappears. Imagine skating on thin ice for a decade and still letting the cracks widen.
Which is, again, unheard of here. That's not what's normal. And let's see, y'all had a hearing back in April, and it was agreed with you that you'd pay $2,000 prior to today's hearing, and you have paid a total. I'm sorry. Since the defendant's administrative hearing was, the defendant has paid a grand total of only $200 since April, May, June, July, August, 5 months. Just $40 a month. Probation has requested you provide documentation regarding your back child support and why the assessed and reasons for why the assessed fees have not been paid. You failed to provide anything. I see the rest is kind of right. Go ahead. Probation.
Yes, sir. So,
Mr.
Mr. Sam is upcoming on his expiration. This case is set to expire September 27th of this year. So he's got a little less than 10-ish days, 15 days prior to expiration. Like the court said, he does owe, as of today, $5,584 in arrearages.
That's not what important. He made promises that he's not keeping.
Yes, sir.
How much have you gotten? How much has he paid since April?
Since April, we've received $200.
Which is about $1 a day.
Yes, sir.
Anything you want to say before I order a motion to revoke probation be held? Then that's what I'm going to do. I don't think he's not trying. Others do, and you had a responsibility, and you got nothing else to say and no explanation. I want something. We're going to file a motion to revoke probation on this.
Yes, sir.
There it is. A potential 20-year prison sentence. Not because of new crime, but because of unpaid fees. Sounds harsh. Welcome to the reality of probation. The system treats non-payment as a breach of the deal, and the stakes are life-changing. What do you think? Is this justice or just a financial trap? Drop your take in the comments.
This is aggravated assault. Are you kidding me? You're looking at 20 years in prison, sir. Because you won't even pay your fees?
So
These aren't much.
I just got a new job, sir. And
Hey, your mom's voice. I can't see you.
I just got a job, and my parents are gonna help me. I have them sitting over there.
Sir,
Help me get this.
I'm going to remind you, you've been on probation for 10 flipping years.
So, understand?
Have you been a bum just for 10 years? I mean, I don't mean to be brutally honest, but where's Pete? You haven't paid at all. Hardly anything in 10 years, which all probationers are responsible for.
Understand that?
Yeah, I know you understand, but in 10 years, you couldn't find some work to pay?
You just
Something that keeps you from going to prison for 20 years? All right. I worked the day I turned 16. I've worked ever since the day I turned 16. I can do it, and I'm not special. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Are you healthy?
Yes, sir.
All right. It's a matter of effort. And I mean, most people don't need 20 years in prison as a carrot in front of them to take care of business. Do you have any income at all?
Yes, sir. I just started a new job.
Before today?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was making I was a deckhand at Associated.
How much were you making an hour?
$17 an hour. So
okay, that's
I
pretty
had
grand.
child support. I know I had child support taking half of my check, and then I had to provide myself with my living expenses. And I had other things come on. I had to pick up a car note, which I never, responsible for. So there was a lot of things that took place, Your Honor.
All of those things sounds like me. I mean, I got going through life. We all have expenses.
Yes, sir.
Things you plan for and things you don't plan for. But going to prison for 20 years is something that becomes, prioritized. All right. You got to choose which one. I mean, it's a matter of choosing which is.
You can just buy me some more time, sir, please. I would really appreciate it having us and grant me more time to get this paid up. I'm in a position to work now steadily, and that's all I need. That's all I'm asking.
How much?
Listen to the desperation in his voice. He's begging for just one more year to pay it off. 10 years of deferred probation, and he's still scrambling. This is the human side of the justice system. People juggling jobs, child support, and survival, while the clock ticks toward a 20-year hammer.
At least a year. That's it. To get this $5 off me. If you can grant me a year, I had this wrapped up. I've done everything I could as far as taking care of my business, following the rules, staying, out of any trouble or anything. And that's my only hang up. It's just the financial.
Well, we can't. We got a problem. We got a termination thing coming up.
Yes, sir.
Well, the only way we can hold at the end of 10 years by law, your probation terminates unless a motion to revoke probation is filed. We're going to have to file a motion to revoke probation. You can get me that. You need to give me anything else, or is this administrative hearing going to be good enough?
I'm not too sure, Your Honor. That the recommendation on there is for a judicial review today. So if the
I
court,
know, but we got.
if you request another one, I can prepare another one and send it to the court today.
We have to have. Thank you. That's what I would request.
Yes, sir.
Because we have to file something on or before
27th.
9/27.
Yes, sir.
And it would be a motion to revoke probation. You will be arrested. That's just the way it comes about. But what I'll do is, the bond is set as a recognizance bond, which means you don't have to post any money. You got to appear. You got to show up, they process you in, and they process you back out.
Yes, sir.
But there'll be this is the bond. It's personal recognizance, which means you have to appear timely. And then we're going to need a hearing in 4 weeks to see where everybody is on this. So the total amount that he needs, our goal, he needs to reach is what?
$5,584.
We're going to need that in installments. I don't want to wait till 5,000 is reached because that could be a while. A little bit of get when you can, but we'll review in the first. Or so it'll be due in 4 weeks. By that time, you will have been processed in and out on the motion. The motion will be pending, but we'll hold it in any action in abeyance as long as we're satisfied that he's doing what he can to pay as soon as possible. So now at the end of this, um, in a few weeks here on this anniversary on 9/27, all the fees stop, right?
Yes, sir. Everything has been assessed to today's date. So
Okay.
the $5,584
That's his goal.
is the max.
It's not gonna-
Yes, sir.
okay.
It's not going to go up any.
That's your goal. If you got that tomorrow, all things being the same, I dismiss the case. You're not even found guilty. You're on deferred probation,
Yes,
but
sir.
you don't want to foul it up by a payment thing
Yes, sir.
when you're able to pay. All right, it's frustrating, but it's not the first time this happens. A lot of people on probation feel like, well, they got to pay their other bills. Probation, it can wait, but it's not forgotten. And
Yes, sir.
we're talking, all the monies here are taxpayer monies
Yes, sir.
that goes to the taxpayer who pay for the option of probation supervision other than prison terms. So you've been free because of the taxpayers' monies that have paid for the option of fix the problem and move on with your life.
Yes, sir.
But you got to pay for it, like I do too. My taxes, but here you have a kind of a direct tax from probation fees. So we'll review it in 4 weeks and see where we are. And once again, whenever you can get this, as soon as that would happen, he'd send me something going, he paid.
Sure.
All right. And then there'd be a dismissal, which dismisses the case.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll see you in 4 weeks. Yes, sir.
Sir,
What's your
resetting?
Oh, okay. Did you?
And here's the uncomfortable truth. Probation isn't free. Taxpayers cover the cost to keep defendants out of prison, but the defendant still foots a hefty bill. It's a pay-to-stay free system. Fail to pay, and prison doors swing open. Think about that the next time you hear probation instead of prison die.
Say you were going to get another job, or is
I just started a job.
that started that one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What do you do there?
We do urinalysis samples. We go and we test people doing, motor analysis. So,
Okay. Well, that's a responsible job.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Don't foul it up.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.